Hey everybody, Tim Charron here with How to Book Gigs, and I am very excited to show you this super secret technique to gaining thousands of fans for pennies, literally, using Facebook ads. And it's very powerful. We're gonna get you fans from all over the world, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. And so I learned this because I bought an online course, and one of the things that it taught was how to place Facebook ads for pennies, really. We're going to set it for $10 a day for 2 days and see what kind of results we get only spending $20. So I've used this before, and it's a great technique. Facebook ads are extremely powerful, and you can also place Facebook ads that will go directly to Instagram as well. But let's get into it, okay? So what I want you to do is go to your artist page or your like page, whatever you want to call it, your band page. I'm on mine, and I'll show you exactly what you're going to do. So you're going to go to these three dots. You're going to go to Create Ad. It's going to load the Ads Manager. And you're going to go to engagement. We're going to make an engagement ad, and page likes is what we want. Then the campaign. We're going to put a name to it. How to Book Gigs Example Country Rock. Because we're gonna do it for me and see how many likes I can add. Okay, so we're going to continue. Well, the ad set name, we'll just put Cheap Ads 2020. How to Book Gigs. There we go. So this is important. Go make sure that you select the proper page that you're doing this from, that you want people to like. Then we're going to go into this. If you're new, you want this all X'd out. So you don't want anything in here yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to, if it shows up as US or United States, X out of that, X out of everything. And you're going to include worldwide. Okay. But then you're going to go here, hit exclude. And this is really important. This keeps it very cost effective. I'll explain a little bit right after this. But you're going to do untied states. I can't spell. United States. You're also going to include Australia. The region or country. All of Europe. Told you I can't spell. Brazil. United Arab Emirates. Canada. And New Zealand. So the reason that you're doing this is because these are the most expensive countries or territories. So we want to exclude those and include the rest of the world. So for this purposes, you can put your age range, you can put gender, but I'm just going to keep it as it is to keep it simple. You want to do English, all. And so this is where your genre comes in. And I'm always preaching how important it is to know your genre and what kind of music you play and how to define it and the famous artists that you sound like. So this is a perfect example of, okay, if I was starting over, so my music is very similar to Kenny Chesney, Zach Brown Band, stuff like that, beachy country rock. So I'm gonna go. We're gonna match Kenny Chesney, Zach Brown Band. Now the cool thing is that it will give suggestions. If you hit suggestions, Dustin Lynch, stuff like that, country rock. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get this number right here, potential reach, up very high. So put in country music and 55 million. That looks good to me. Okay. Now this is a little funky because they've changed this. So before you would exclude the people who like your page because we want to be marketing to new fans. Now this says convert connection, so people who like your page will be converted to people who are engaged with your page, which is the same thing. So let's go right ahead and do that. I'm gonna hit save this audience worldwide. Cheap ads with how to book gigs. Okay. So you can save that audience if you want to use it again. So we're going to set the daily budget at $10, okay? And I'm only going to run it for 2 days. And it's very easy to turn it on and off. So here we go. So we're going to continue. We're going to add name, engagement, how to book gigs 2020. Sorry for my spelling. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, this already has an image. Yours probably won't if you're brand new to this. So you want to go to add image, and it will upload a lot of stuff from your Facebook, or you can go to upload to go directly, to upload directly from your computer. What you want to do is you want to find a photo that people will recognize your genre real quickly. If it's rock, if you play rock and roll, then you want to, have you maybe on stage with an electric guitar, and dressed all in black leather, kind of like this, but kind of like I'm dressed right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this photo because number one, it's smiling, so it's always good to use photos where you're smiling. And I have the cowboy hat on, and I'm at the beach, so it kind of encapsulates my my genre, which is country rock with a twist of lime. So we're going to continue. Now, here's the cool thing is what you're going to do is you're going to, I already had this printed out, so you're going to just put something like, do you love disco, or do you love big band, or do you love J-pop, or whatever your genre is. You're going to put, do you love something to this effect? Do you love, I'm using country rock. Do you love country rock? Like my page for music for, well, I'll put new new music and videos every week, and then I put my name. So, and I always like to put emojis because, I don't know, they just kind of personalize it a little bit. And the way to do that is just go and Google emojis, and you'll come up to one of these pages, and you put in guitar. There you go. Click on that, and then you just hit copy. Boom, and paste. So this is what your ad is going to look like, and that's on mobile. You can switch it to desktop to see what it will look like on desktop. If you should probably go in and edit it, and go to the recommended. There we go. Save. You don't want a lot of text on the photos as well. For some reason, Facebook just doesn't like that, so they'll give you like a little flag. I'll show you like these little flags right here. This image is too small, or sometimes they'll say image has too much. This one's too small. Sometimes they'll say it has too much text, so on and so forth. So just going to go into there, and you're going to confirm that. So it will take a while. It'll take a few hours for Facebook to go in and approve your ad. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my ad run for 2 days, and then I'm going to jump back in here and show you guys and girls the results. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is first thing in the morning next day, and maybe 10 hours later, and I was just going through my social media, and I want to show y'all a really great secret weapon that I kind of came up with myself to go along with this. So this is the ad. This is what it looks like. And I mean, this is pretty amazing. 270 people liked the ad already, 272, which is really cool within itself. But here's the secret sauce. You go into these likes, right? Now, this is incredibly awesome. So a lot of these people liked my page and the ad worked, but some of them may have not understood that it wanted them to like the actual page instead of liking the post in the photo. So all you do is you go into these likes and you re-invite them. So this is incredibly powerful because for a few reasons, but the main reason is that you are only paying for these people that liked your ad, liked your page because of the ad. So these are people that interacted with your ad but didn't necessarily like it. So you can, for free, go in and re-invite them. Incredibly powerful. And then you go through all of them, like all the likes, all the loves, everything. And that's how you can get even more new free fans instead of paying, for 4 cents. So it's just a win-win. All right, everybody, here is the big reveal. I hope that these tutorials have been helping you and that you're getting in there and getting your feet wet with some very low cost ads. And once you get a hold of this, it becomes very simple, and then you can duplicate it and run different ads and target all sorts of different things. It's really fun once you actually get a grasp of it. So just watch the videos, the tutorials over and over, and you'll get it in no time. That's how I did it. So go back to your. I'm going to do the reveal. So I'm going to show you what we've done in. It's a little over 2 days. It's like 2 days and a third maybe. So I launched the ads, I believe, on a Thursday, probably 11 p.m. and now it is Sunday morning. So let's see. So I'm going to go to my band page, go to these 3 dots. This is important. You want to go. This is the way you need to get into your ads manager. There's another way to look at your ads, but do not do that because it'll just confuse you. Do it this way. Ads manager. Go to your name or your account name. Let's see. So you can see real quick at a glance. Let me see. So see, I have a few different ads running. So this is the How to Book Gigs example, country rock for me as an artist. Look at this. Look at this number. 2,119 new fans on my page in 2 days, basically, a little over 2 days. I did this before. I ran it and I had, I think, maybe 8,000 new likes, new fans. So this is the reach, 45,000 people. Impressions, 52,000 people saw the ad. And this is the brilliance of this is that you only pay when they engage, when they actually do what you set the ad to do, which is for them to like the page. So they can look at the page, they can look at the ad, they can even like the ad itself, like we went over earlier, but you don't pay until they actually like your page. So that's extremely powerful. And look at that per page like. You can't get any lower. 1 cent. And look at this. I spent $26.28 to get 2,119 new fans. That's incredible. Now, the magic is doing what I did earlier in this, and in going in and inviting the people that didn't actually like the page itself, but they liked the post or the ad, and invite them to like your page, and then you get more free likes because you won't be charged for that. And then definitely use Facebook Live as much as you possibly can to engage your fans, and always ask them where they're watching from. And then you can get a real sense of how many people that you got from running these ads are actively watching and engaged in what you're doing. And it's a great way to get them engaged. So, if they're somewhere else in the world and they see your ad and they like your page, that's one thing. But then if you go live and you basically speak with them and they're in, say they're in Japan. So if they're in Japan and you speak with them, and we chose only people that speak English. So if you speak with them and say, they say, oh, we're watching from Japan, and you say, hi, whatever your name is, from Japan, thanks for watching, they are definitely going to become much more of a fan. Rather than if you had never, done the Facebook Live and had that very immediate interaction. So use them all together. This is when you get into this more. There's my daily budget, $10, results, reach, impressions, amount that you're paying per like. this whole thing, and then you can click on here and you can get more info. You can go in and edit, and you can look at the ad. So again, this is how the ad looks. This is why it's so important to define your genre. Do you love country rock? Like my page for new music and videos every week. Boom. It's really simple, but it's like everything, you just have to kind of go through it, a few times and just get it into your brain. And let me know how things work out. I'm very excited to teach this. I'm very excited to actually, now I have 2,000 something new fans for my music as well. So let me know how things work out with you while you are implementing this ad technique that I learned, and then came up with some really cool tricks to add to it. And let me know. Leave me a comment.